Basketball at its core is a dance of instinct and intellect. To truly excel, you need a sharp mind that can dissect the game in real time. Think of Larry Bird, a player who seemed to know where the ball was going before it even left the shooter's hands. This is the essence of basketball IQ, the ability to anticipate, react, and outsmart your opponents. Players with high basketball IQ often seem to be one step ahead, making plays that leave spectators in awe. They see passing lanes others miss, exploit defensive lapses, and orchestrate the game with a maestro's touch. In the pressure cooker of a game, basketball IQ becomes your most valuable asset. It's the difference between a costly turnover and a game-winning assist, a missed defensive assignment and a crucial steal. Basketball IQ isn't a singular skill, it's a multifaceted blend of mental attributes. At its core lies decision-making, the ability to choose the right play at the right moment. A player with high basketball IQ consistently makes choices that benefit the team, whether it's taking a high-percentage shot, finding an open teammate, or drawing a foul at a crucial juncture. Anticipation is another key component. It's the ability to read the game, predict player movements, and react accordingly. These players seem to have eyes in the back of their heads, anticipating passes, cuts to the basket, and defensive rotations. Understanding game dynamics is also crucial. Players with this understanding can control the tempo, exploit mismatches, and make adjustments based on the opponent's game plan. One of the hallmarks of high basketball IQ is the ability to visualize the game. Great players like Steve Nash were renowned for their court vision, their ability to see plays unfold before they happened. This wasn't just instinct, it was the result of countless hours spent studying the game, analyzing opponents, and developing a deep understanding of spacing and timing. This mental preparation allows players to react instinctively on the court. They can anticipate where their teammates will be, how the defense will react, and what the most effective countermove will be. This ability to think several steps ahead is what separates the elite from the rest. By mentally rehearsing different options, players can quickly assess the risks and rewards of each choice. This mental agility is invaluable in the fast-paced world of basketball, where split-second decisions can make all the difference. Basketball IQ isn't limited to those with the ball in their hands. It's also about understanding off-ball movement, both offensively and defensively. On offense, it's about knowing when to cut to the basket, how to set effective screens, and how to create space for teammates. Players with high basketball IQ are constantly moving, keeping the defense guessing, and creating scoring opportunities for themselves and others. Defensively, it's about anticipating cuts, denying passing lanes, and providing help defense. Players with high basketball IQ are rarely caught out of position. They're always one step ahead, disrupting the offense and forcing turnovers. Take Dennis Rodman, for example. He understood positioning, timing, and anticipation like few others, using his basketball IQ to become one of the greatest rebounders and defenders the game has ever seen. Players with exceptional basketball IQ often become the floor generals, the ones who dictate the tempo and flow of the game. They're not always the highest scorers or the most athletically gifted, but they possess an innate understanding of how to manipulate the game to their team's advantage. They control the pace, exploit mismatches, and make the players around them better. Think of Magic Johnson, a player who redefined the point guard position with his unique blend of size, skill, and basketball IQ. He wasn't just passing the ball, he was orchestrating a symphony of movement, finding teammates in stride, and creating scoring opportunities with his exceptional court vision. This ability to control the game stems from a deep understanding of both offensive and defensive strategies. Players with high basketball IQ can recognize the opponent's game plan and adjust accordingly. They're the ones who make the game look easy, effortlessly controlling the flow and leading their team to victory. Basketball IQ isn't just about individual brilliance. It's about understanding how to function as a cohesive unit. It's about communication, trust, and knowing your role within the team. Players with high basketball IQ make their teammates better by setting them up for success, making the extra pass, and understanding their strengths and weaknesses. The San Antonio Spurs under Greg Popovich exemplified this team-oriented approach. They moved the ball with precision, exploited mismatches, and played suffocating defense, all while understanding that the team's success was paramount. This team-first mentality is a hallmark of high basketball IQ. It's about putting aside personal accolades for the sake of the team's success, recognizing that a win is a win, regardless of who gets the credit. While some players seem to possess an innate feel for the game, basketball IQ is often honed through years of experience. It's about learning from your mistakes, observing veterans, and developing a deep understanding of the game's nuances. The more you play, the more you understand the rhythm and flow of the game, the tendencies of opponents, and the importance of making smart decisions under pressure. Young players often rely on athleticism and instinct, but as they mature, they begin to see the game differently. They start to anticipate plays, read defenses, and understand the importance of spacing and timing. This evolution from raw talent to seasoned veteran is often accompanied by a significant jump in basketball IQ. Experience combined with a willingness to learn is the ultimate teacher in the game of basketball. In the quest to elevate your basketball IQ, film study is an invaluable tool. Watching game film allows players to analyze their own performance, identify areas for improvement, and gain a deeper understanding of the game's intricacies. Coaches often use film sessions to point out missed assignments, highlight successful plays, and teach players how to read the game more effectively. By studying film, players can gain valuable insights into their own game and develop a more sophisticated understanding of basketball strategy. Film study isn't just about analyzing your own team, it's also about scouting opponents. By studying the tendencies of opposing players and teams, you can anticipate their moves, exploit their weaknesses, and gain a competitive advantage. The film doesn't lie, it provides an objective record of every play, allowing players to learn and improve with each viewing. One of the most effective ways to enhance your basketball IQ is to study the greats who came before you. Watch how they move without the ball, how they see the floor, how they anticipate plays before they unfold. Analyze their decision-making, their understanding of spacing and timing, their ability to control the tempo of the game. By observing the best, you can learn invaluable lessons about the game's finer points. Emulating the greats doesn't mean copying their every move. It's about understanding the principles behind their success. Studying the greats isn't limited to watching game film. It's also about reading books, watching interviews, and learning about their approach to the game. By delving into their stories and philosophies, you can gain a deeper appreciation for the mental side of the game and find inspiration to elevate your own basketball IQ. Basketball IQ isn't just about knowledge, it's also about having the mental fortitude to apply that knowledge under pressure. The game is as much mental as it is physical, and those who can remain calm, focused, and decisive in the heat of competition often have the upper hand. Mental toughness is about staying composed when things aren't going your way, bouncing back from adversity, and making smart decisions even when fatigue sets in. One of the key aspects of mental toughness is the ability to stay focused on the present moment. Dwelling on past mistakes or worrying about future outcomes can cloud your judgment and lead to costly errors. Players with high basketball IQ have a knack for staying in the moment, focusing on the task at hand and making the best decision based on the current situation. They don't let distractions or pressure affect their game. They remain locked in, present, and ready to perform. Just like physical conditioning, mental toughness requires consistent effort and dedication. Enhancing your basketball IQ is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It requires a commitment to continuous learning, self-reflection, and a genuine passion for the game. Be a student of the game. Watch games with a critical eye, paying attention to player movement, offensive and defensive strategies, and the decision-making of both players and coaches. Embrace film study. Record your own games and watch them objectively, identifying areas for improvement in your decision-making, shot selection, and overall court awareness. Engage in thoughtful practice. Don't just go through the motions during practice. Use it as an opportunity to experiment, make mistakes, and learn. Communicate on the court. Talk to your teammates, share your observations, and work together to anticipate plays and exploit opportunities. Seek feedback from coaches and mentors. Don't be afraid to ask questions, seek guidance, and learn from those with more experience. By embracing a growth mindset, dedicating yourself to the process of learning, and developing a deep understanding of the game, you can elevate your basketball IQ and unlock your full potential on the court.